You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna jedrzejczyk. She has broken a lot of fighters with her work rate, with her pace. There is no denying the output. Seemingly doesn't get tired. We'll see how Joanna jedrzejczyk starts this challenge tonight. Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land. And now her opponent is limping. Her opponent's wounded. Her opponent's injured. And now watch the target be way more stationary. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two. They got checked.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Oh, nice body shot.
Nice combination of strikes there by jedrzejczyk. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent took it.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh, man!
Rodriguez is going for an arm here. Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finishing position. This has got to be the end.
And somehow, away she gets up.
What a beautiful job, pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful, unbelievable.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard, then continue to try to advance to either get off great ground and pound or just positional advantages in the grapple. Jeez, you can hear that.
And she caught the kick. Under a minute to go in our opening round. She's going back to the jab. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly staying accurate.
She's known for her hands, and this is why.
Rodriguez is cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. Ten seconds now in round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner, and Rodriguez's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. All right, so a lot of strike absorption.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Oh, how good was that flying knee? Man, look at the redness appearing on the left side of her body there. That's starting to really add up. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Oh, big knee. Lands a huge right hand. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Marina Rodriguez gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Straight punch. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Jedrzejczyk's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. Oh, perfect head kick there. And you do really want, what is it going to take to break someone like jedrzejczyk? You can take her down, knock her down, and still fresh as a daisy. Hook to the head there by jedrzejczyk.
Another strike to the head land. Oh!
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed. Is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go straight to the top. Get another finish the fight.
Oh, she caught the kick. Oh, look at that. Caught the kick and takes her to the dump. Puts her right on her back.
Great job running her feet, dumping her opponent to her butt on the takedown attempt off that nice kick. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Rodriguez has got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking. Oh, big elbow.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass and get good ground and pound in.
Oh, ground and pound elbow to the head. Nicely done to posture up and then land with full power. Jedrzejczyk's in half guard. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly.
He's stupid.
All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stick.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight.
Rodriguez gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow doing most of the damage there. Oh, I like that kick by her.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you got the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood. Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round one. She is arguably the best kickboxer in her division, and yet tonight, she gets her biggest test to date, fighting one of the more well-rounded fighters across all divisions in the UFC.
In the start of her career, she fought stand-up fighters. But when you beat the stand-up fighters, when you separate yourself from people with the same type of skills, you find yourself standing across the octagon from one of the best fighters in the world. A truly well-rounded mixed martial artist. That is the task in front of her tonight. She has got to be able to stay upright if she wants to win this fight. And for the well-rounded fighter, she is a
Huge connection by her there.
lower the curtain, bring the cast out, bring the cast, you take the bows, the night's over. Oh, nice knee.
Lands a big elbow there. Xiaonan's in the stack guard now. Could be some serious trouble for the opposition. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master of landing uppercuts. Oh, high kick.
Oh, and how about Poland's Joanna jedrzejczyk with that combination there? You cannot allow her to get into the striking zone on the feet.
You know what I love about Joanna? She was exactly what the strawweights needed when this division was brought to the UFC. You needed someone brash. You needed someone who had the ability to draw in eyes, make people pay attention. Joanna was all of that and more, and is the longest-reigning strawweight champion in UFC history.
Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
Good work from the top here by Joanna jedrzejczyk.
In the half guard. Nice transition.
Get up, get up, get up.
Under a minute to go. Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by jedrzejczyk. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there and you land something and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Nice crack there. Jedrzejczyk's eye now closing up. Oh, big knee there. What a fight so far. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent. There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. The uppercut had her head going sideways.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, she's got her kicking game going now.
Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight. And a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answer for these body shots.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
Nice right hand there from Joanna jedrzejczyk. She's got that look in her eye tonight. That'll scare a lot of men, never mind women.
I mean, the boogie woman, right? Let's call herself the boogie woman. She's the boogie woman that's coming for you. And you see that she's back in that state. That
There, we're going to see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
yeah, man, she landed a massive hook. It had her bad. Massive shot land. It's over, John. Fight's done. He's getting up. Yep.
That knee might have landed there. Knee to the body.
She's hurt. She's hurt bad.
Oh my goodness, shoulder.
Oh, uppercut lands. She is hurt for so good. Well, she's able to get up, but she is well, she went for it there, but she missed. And sometimes when you miss that badly, it can really tax your gas tank. She's really going to have to figure out a way to conserve some stamina if she's going to have any success as this fight moves forward. And now some separation between the two athletes. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she has realized gates right into the body, and she is floating into some
Very bad. I don't know if she's going to be able to recover from this.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Joanna. Final seconds here. All right, setting up for a finish here.
That guillotine is very tight. Good roll.
Oh, she got out. Goodness. There's the end of the round, and Joanna's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as it's like caution.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body weight. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Back to the feet now. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly. Wasn't able to finish the fight. Oh, she's in a world of trouble now. There's the elbow from the top by jedrzejczyk.
Nice.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting an elbow. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Let's see if she can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clutch. All right, so domination on one side, desperate.
There it is again. Look at that.
What a last minute. So she's holding on to it here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. And they strike till the end. Oh, she put everything into that one, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing rewards of her hard work. Oh!
Holy smokes! Well, that right there is as good a knockout as we have seen in this division all year long. Show money, win money. Gotta think she's getting a bonus check as well.
She looked amazing, John, and she got the knockout finish that she wanted so badly. What a night for this young lady and her team.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go, folks. The noise in this arena is absolutely deafening as we get ready for the strawweights. They are Rose Namajunas and Joanna jedrzejczyk. And when people talk about the most memorable moments we've had in the booth, I would say top of the list, UFC 217, when Thug Rose broke through and beat Joanna for the belt.
You know, I was just thinking of that when you were talking about the moments, because I remember sitting there, and it was one of the greatest night of fights of all time, but
Oh, she pulls out the flying knee. What else does she have in the bag of tricks? Fast pace here in the early going. Well, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are trading strikes, and both are landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat action. We expected it to be good. These women are delivering. Big right hand. Man. Big inside kick.
Right away when you look at him, Joanna's a little bit thicker. Yep, she's a little bit bigger. And that's why she gets the questions of whether or not she's going to ever fight up at 125, because she is a little bigger for the weight class.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out and try to finish the fight.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard. And now she's in mount. Big ground and pound.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And very effective with the ground and pound. Big elbow there, Lance.
In the half guard.
Nicely done. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Oh, beautiful hook there. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Oh, getting this fight back to her wheelhouse now. Beautiful chip out of the clinch.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and what a round it was for her. We talked about her power off the top of the show, and she certainly put it on full display there.
Power is what identifies her. She got her hands going, was able to land a big...
Round two, Joanna jedrzejczyk. And on the other side, Thug Rose Namajunas. Namajunas gets hit with a kick. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Namajunas. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
That's a nice 1-2 there from her.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Back to the feet. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in... Oh, you gotta like that, DC. She caught the kick and immediately counters with a perfect takedown.
She got an opportunity, and as you know, this young lady, every opportunity she turns and uses to her benefit. She did exactly that.
Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She's got to move her head. She's got to be offensive if she wants something to change.
Well, her body has really absorbed a lot of shots. What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Oh, big shots raining down. Namajunas gets back up. Good sign for her there. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not...
Oh, well, that swelling is getting significant, and yeah, the referee here stepping in, calling on the doctor. This could be the end.
Yeah, right call. Get somebody in here. Take a look at the swelling. Make sure she's able to keep fighting. I know she wants to. She has heart, but sometimes it takes more than that.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women?
Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Jedrzejczyk's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and they better get going on that cut. I would not say it's critical per se, but getting more severe by the moment. All right, round 2 is over, and jedrzejczyk's eye is looking pretty bad. We'll see what the cut man can do with these 60 seconds, but you got to think both referee and ringside physician are going to keep a close eye on things as we move forward. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive. And when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
Back to the orthodox stance. All right, so here we are deep into this fight now, and you can see outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. But there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Knee to the body again. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Jedrzejczyk's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Strong elbow there.
Right back.
Jedrzejczyk's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Jedrzejczyk's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one. Oh, man, it's really hard to watch at this point in time as her opponent just continues to target that bloody area around her eye.
Well, it's just advanced. From the very start of the fight, she got cut, and now she's dealing with a massive cut.
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by jedrzejczyk. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with the choke.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle, oh, she's got her back.
Massive knee to the body land.
Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. And needs another huge knee. Big knee lands there. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Oh, another huge knee. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Look at the skip.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance.